What's up? If you came here looking to watch a good game get played, well, honestly, you might want to just watch another stream, because this game, I don't consider it very good. But we are going to finish it, though. And, you know, maybe this is where all of Alphen's character development comes in finally. Maybe now that Xion is gone, he has room to grow, and Alphen can, and I actually taught myself how to fish in this game off stream. Maybe Alphen, without Xion around, finally has room to grow as a character. But somehow I doubt that. So we're gonna remain optimistic for the time being, though. Cool. Alright, so we need to go back to need to go back to... It was here. Yeah, I saw all the blue on this map, and I immediately... My megalophobia from Nier Automata finally was starting to return, so I decided... yeah, we'll save that for tonight. And we are. Oh, as a matter of fact... Let me talk to this fine gentleman here, because some of my ranch... Yeah, all of my livestock had matured, actually. And I think we did all... Yeah, we got beef, so we did all cows. So let's do pig miracle, pig miracle, pig miracle. I don't know if there's a correct one of these to be doing. So in the meantime, I'm just going to do every single animal in waves. That's what I've started doing before we got to Ganithera. Oh, and you know what? We're in a new area, so let's see. Got some better weapons available to us now. Yep, there's one for Rinwell. Nothing for Dohalim yet. Ysara. And... you, I guess... Oh, there goes all my money. Rip. Let me sell my loot really quick. There we go, we have money again. There's a trophy for crafting these, unfortunately. Because I definitely wouldn't be equipping Law. Law's terrible. Alright, oh, and actually, do I have a food effect going? No, I don't. So let's camp real quick. Camp real quick. I don't know if we even needed healing, but let's heal up anyway. Bond with someone, get a cooking effect.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before.
Have you?
I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Bullron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most...
Yeah, y'all talk too much. It's not just that y'all talk too much. Y'all talk too much about literally nothing, so... And I don't have any tofu, so no fisherman's hot pot for us. The healing after battle would be really, 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 really nice, but... You know what? I'll take a large EXP boost.
Easy peasy.
Effect by 20% boosts the duration. Okay. And we can bond with Dohalim.
Hang out for a while?
I do.
I wanted to ask you something.
Actually, I like Dohalim probably more than most of... I mean, I like Ysara. Ysara and Dohalim are probably my two favorite of the main cast. Dohalim probably has the most real-life human tendencies of any character in this cast.
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends.
I was chatting, I didn't hear what he said. I'm guessing he's talking about Almadria.
We were still in Lenegus. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
I wouldn't use the term victim, considering...
To a Renan, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone...
I mean, that's just grossly incorrect.
We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renans who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renan would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their heart of hearts.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renans, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danon such as Rinwell.
I mean,
were all that interested
was
in
that your
such
objective
as mine.
before? Oh, he said tails. That's pretty
Let's
neat.
get ready for tomorrow.
Oh, and Dohalim, don't tell me what to do. Okay.
Once we finish eating, we should get going.
Could I? Oh, the game won't let me just leap off of here and shortcut my way. So we got to take the path.
Get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
Yeah, the game's gonna make us go in order. All right, but that's all right because we're gonna thoroughly explore this place anyway, and you know, play the game. I guess there really isn't a correct way to play an RPG, but you know, try to be thorough. This is like a big, wide open area, so I guess I'll comb it by... Yeah, probably the most efficient way to go about this is going to be to, It looks like it's 3 islands connected by geographical bridges, so we'll just do them one at a time. That probably makes the most sense to get it done in the least amount of time. Oh, and looks like they are weak to Eternal Devastation, so... Oh no, that was critical, not weakness. My mistake. Spread what, Rinwell?
The heavens must be smiling.
No, spread's a spell. And tucked away here in the corner is a little ore. That'd be pretty easy to miss. Got some flat fish. Personally, I prefer my fish with a little more body, but we'll take it. And what are these? Oh, more mussels. I didn't realize they did the whole electrical thing on the map. That's about as useful as you can be, Law. You know, for being so hateful of Renans, Rinwell, oh god, Dohalim, y'all have that move down pat. I remember you wouldn't do a boost attack with Shion for a while. Collect. Lemons. When Tales of Arise gives you lemons. I have no good follow-up to that. So we need to... Gotta circle back around. It's important to grab the treasures that are in the water, I think, because it looks like some of the better food recipes call for, you know, some aquatic ingredients. And... Speaking of aquatic ingredients, we're fighting some more mussels. Something just hit me. Just hit him with EDEV.
I've been hit with something.
So even a masochist has his limits.
Not feeling so great.
I'll be saving this one.
Oh, thanks for the backup. Whatever AI party member did that. That was clean.
There's more where that came from.
Yeah. I guess the AI can do alright once or twice in a playthrough, but other than that, the AI controlling your characters is not amazing. Whom's more muscles? Got it.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Let's go ahead and cancel that Mystic Art. Oh, we almost had a strike. I was out of AP.
Fields arts too.
We'll see about that.
Here I come. Going in. Castle, you're mine. Lunar Rondo.
In here.
There we go.
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang. Now, take this.
Doubling!
Light burst force.
I keep hit. Okay, I was wondering. I think I finally understand what determines who uses the boost attack. I don't know what determines the partner, but I've been hitting the left button and it keeps being Rinwell.
Lightning Law! Demon's
Yeah, I just did it again. It was Rinwell. But I don't know what determines the partner though. Maybe it's random.
Opted for an intricately crafted weapon as usual.
It is beautiful in both function and form.
You're gonna hate when it gets scratched.
Mm-hmm. What can you do? Drop 2 tears in a bucket. Okay, I can't go up there. I don't know why I was even trying. And we got the ore over there. Oh, is that a... That actually looked like an item, but it didn't come up on the map. It's a rock. I wanted an item and I got a rock. Alright, oh, there's some stuff to grab over there. I don't understand why Alphen has to briskly walk into the water. Just jump in. Alright. That is a workout swimming in that armor. That has to be. Alright. Island number 2. So that leads to an unknown area, and so does that. There's a fishing spot down there, campground at the end. The campground is probably the way we're supposed to go. So I'll do what I did for the first one and make a loop around. Yeah, I'll loop around. Check it out. Lemon gel, not bad. There is a serious deficiency of healing items in this game, it feels like. Oh, I wish I hadn't. I was trying to stop short. I want... Nothing good can be here. Nothing good can be here. As a matter of fact, it looks like... Oh, we got a fast travel point here, but... Yeah, it really looks like this is just supposed to be a room dedicated to like a giant Zoogle or something. So, let's head back. And now that I left and came back, I think all the items and enemies respawn, which is bittersweet. Bittersweet to say the least. Alright.
I think Hoodle senses something.
And we've actually almost found all the owls. This is the last region in the game to collect owls from. There's only 32.
No further.
Going in.
Your reflexes will not serve you well here. Legion snelling to me.
Rising Falcon is so nice. The hitbox is really weird, but I really like it's Rising Falcon a lot for that. Same as in Tales of Xillia. It kind of lets you keep a safe distance from an enemy when you're fighting, but you can also close a gap as quickly as you want to. Rising Falcon historically in Tales games is usually a martial arts skill, like for a martial arts character. So it's strange to see it on Alphen, but that's part of the reason that generally in these games I like to control the martial artist, except in this one, they made the martial artist law, regrettably so. But Rising Falcon lets you close a gap between you and an enemy really quick. And Alphen cannot use a Mystic Art right now, so we're just going to words. Alphen can't use a Mystic Art, so we're just gonna absolutely spam our arts, which are kind of like a buffet when you're in over limit, you know, bottomless. No AP necessary. I hit Dohalim's button that time, so yeah, I think my theory may be correct.
Pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
The Rindo Special.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind!
I probably should try out I haven't tried out Dohalim yet. I did Lightning Thrust there just because I know the startup frames are really short on it. Yeah, for I probably should be trying out some of the other characters more. I like Rinwell. I like the casters in Tales games quite a bit. Specifically any caster who can use Tidal Wave.
Shining foe over there.
That Shining Foe is a little special, Kisar, and we're gonna get it.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Did I ever change my... Yep, I did. Are these boars actually technically speed type enemies? That's what I'm talking about. Like that boar knocked me back mid-air, and I was able to just close the gap so quickly with Rising Falcon. And like that time I pushed Alphen and it was Alphen, so yeah. 40 hours into the game, we figured out how it works. That's awesome.
Good to know my training is paying off.
Let's see if we can get a decent view of the area from up here. Oh, I can't get up there, according to the map. Let's see here. Oh, fishy. Oh, that's not a fishy. That's 4,000 Tales of Arise bucks. Okay, so we can't surface here, so we probably have to jump back from the next island. Immutable crystal. Hello, Muscle.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Nice try.
Confiscated.
One's mine.
Lightning orb.
You see this coming? Eternal devastation. You're mine.
Oh, it showed Eternal Devastation. I don't think it showed the art that Kisara just learned.
Remind me to stay on your feet.
It's over.
Tiger blade.
Illuminate the sky.
Demon Fang.
Can't get out of
My turn. Double Demon Fang. Take this.
Nice. Alright.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
I like that. My exploits are bearing fruit. That's, I guess, Dohalim's elegant Renin way of saying all this hard work's finally paying off. Alright. Yeah, next island. And then we gotta jump back and grab that treasure chest, because it probably has a treat or a really good healing item in it, so we're gonna want that. Anyway. Little islet number 3. There's a fishing spot tucked away there in the corner. So speaking of fish, the fishing in this game is actually pretty fun, not gonna lie. As I've said before, I really enjoy fishing minigames in video games, and Nier Replicant and Nier Automata, they were there, they were present, but the fishing minigames weren't exactly difficult. This game actually has a pretty fun fishing minigame. I tried it out earlier just to see, like, what it was all about, because the first time I ever did it... what am I doing here? The first fishing minigame I ever did in this game, I really didn't know what I was doing. Like, I don't think the tutorial was worded very well, but, but I finally took the time to read a guide online about the fishing.
All thanks to you. Make your break.
It's pretty fun. It's a lot more intuitive than either of the Nier games, and those are the last two. Those are probably the only games I've played on stream that have fishing mini games.
But a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
We picked up some Peppa. You like Peppa? I like Peppa. Let me zip over here really quick. This should open up a fast travel point for
Be
me.
able to cook here.
Yep. Let me talk to this fellow about my ranch really quick. And I don't even need to grab that campfire yet, so we can explore a little bit more. And speaking of Nier Automata, this is me trying to interact with every piece of the environment, like I was doing in that game. Okay, so we got some scaled wolves. The startup on some of Alphen's arts is just absurdly slow. There we go. Man, some of the enemies in this game are some real damage sponges. And more lemons, cool. When Tales of Arise gives you lemons. And we got some more muscles over here. Alphen, come on. You don't have to walk in your armor just because you're in the water. Alright. That is, when you get used to doing that, that is so handy. Using Rinwell's boost attack to cancel a Mystic Art. Especially because the Mystic Arts your enemies use in this game hurt. Yeah, your enemies' Mystic Arts, they hurt like 10 times more than yours. What's nice though is when it's 4-on-1, these fights go by real quick. Unless it's a boss. Sometimes you probably couldn't beat a boss 6-on-1. They can be pretty hard in this game. Right. I need to check out the fishing spot. I need to check out over here, and I need to check that corner. And is there something on this little? Yep. Oh, there's a lot of somethings over here. Looks like we got some more. Thermal rock. And some ingredients. Strawberry. Ha ha ha. Okay. Sick. We'll check the little islet out down here first. Because remember, I gotta jump back and get that treasure chest. 3-scaled wolf and an alpha-scaled wolf. So let's focus on the alpha here. Alpha versus Alphen. It's not off to a good start for Alphen. Hopefully that slows him down a little bit. That should actually, that was real quick. That was sheer luck that he did his jump back and I was just in a position where I could throw Rising Falcon out.
Then let's keep pressing the attack.
Indeed. Remain ever vigilant.
I'm ready.
Light burst forth.
One thing I will say of the more recent Tales games, like the last 10 years, one thing I am a huge fan of is the fact that arts use that AG or AP or whatever it is in that particular game. I'm a huge fan of that. Like, it just lets you spam arts and practice combos without having to worry about wasting, you know, healing resources. We actually, I can't believe it. We actually almost have Alphen's entire board so far filled up. Increased weak point damage. That sounds pretty tough. this is going to really come in handy with canceling Mystic Arts, is the increased boost gauge at the beginning of battle. And why not give Dohalim Demon Lance? And sure, why not? Law has a lot because I've really neglected him, kind of like his father did. Boost strike damage. I can't forget that you can still use the members' boost strikes when they are not in your party. Let's give him some arts. Inferno Punch. And that's actually a pretty neat skill, restoring AG by perfect evade.
I think I'm getting stronger.
If I don't grab this, I will forget about it. What is this? Beach gel. Pretty cool. Healing item. And you have to hold R2 even when you're swimming, because Alphen has a faster swimming animation. Okay. Oh, there's an owl nearby. That's probably what this is for, is the owl. Oh, I see you. Mr. Owl. Or Mrs. Owl, no. You know.
Maybe
Ooh.
something's going on in the forest.
Oh yeah, that's right. We do have to... Red Sage. Always worth going out of the way to pick stuff like that up. Actually, Rinwell's right. We haven't been to the Owl Forest in a little while, so we may have some prizes to collect. And I just need to go look at the fishing spot. Actually, you know what I could do is...
There.
So what did I come all the way back for? Let's see. Oh, cool, another fishing lure. And another fishing spot over there. So that's pretty neat. Not bad. And I don't need to check this out right now, so we'll actually go ahead and just fast travel back to the third islet. And I think the game tells us when our livestock is matured, but we'll still take a peep. Not quite yet. Did I pick up any loot? Nope. And I guess that's all I needed you for. And we'll go ahead and grab the campfire.
Gosh, the castle's even larger once you get close to it.
Yeah, it's funny how that works.
Thing up top? A spirit vessel? It feels creepy, like it's watching over everything.
You think he knows we're here?
We'd best assume as much, yes.
Oi, what's good, Timodicus?
Just beat Volrun and rescue Shion. That's it.
Try not to work yourself up too much. We have a lot of city and castle yet to traverse.
Oh, you did? Is that the blonde girl? I think she's like... I know a little bit about Earthbound. Like, I've watched videos. I think you have 4 party members. I don't think it's a huge cast. Yeah. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think now that you have another party member, I don't think the game lets you ride the bike anymore, right? I thought, yeah, that's so silly. They give you a bike, you get your first party member, no more bike. I still can't cook Fisherman's Hot Pot. Come on. We love Hot Pot. I guess we'll just go with another XP boost because I can't cook any healing food. Nice. Duration, and I can't bond with anyone, so can't bond with anyone. So we gotta just keep on playing. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna click on 30 seconds of ads and use the restroom really quick. Be right back. Fun fact, the way I learned about a be right back screen is when I first started streaming, I googled how do I pee while I'm streaming.
Almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking about us barging.
And you really don't need to make hard saves in this game, but old habits die hard.
through the front.
Alright. I think we're gonna fight here. Yeah, this is too grandiose. Real. Could you imagine a time where we lived where the answer to every question in the world just wasn't in the palm of your hand? Uh-oh, these guys, they look serious. There's 10 of them.
Are you Alphen and his companion?
Why would you think that?
You are the only one scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganath Haros. So I'll ask
He takes his job real serious.
Alphen and his companion.
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
That dude told his guards to lay off. He doesn't care about Alphen and them. Nope, just Google now. Heck, we were talking about reading books a night or two ago, I think. You know, the internet's kind of what killed reading in a lot of ways. I mean, think about it. You said you're a teacher. I don't know if your school does this, but they give the students tablets and laptops and stuff now. When I when I was in school, nope. We were writing, and my handwriting is terrible.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
No, it's true though. It's funny because, you know, some of those cassette tapes, like, used to actually have instructions about how to illegally copy music to the tape, like if you didn't know how. A lot of people think the reason they shifted from tapes to CDs is because tapes were killing the record industry. I guess they're good for school, but as a personal computer,
Where is everyone?
Chromebook is
There aren't even any soldiers.
nasty. Apparently they have a date where they stop working, supposedly. I haven't owned
The
one,
fact that
but
the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not
that's from
crazy
my
about
best
that.
understanding.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
I mean, you can if you want, Doalim.
Said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shion, we could try to...
That's it. That weird.
I can't think of a single Mac-powered school anyway, like, that sounds kind of expensive. Imagine
Now that
2,000 students having to
feels
get
strangely
MacBooks. Yikes.
artificial.
Maybe at a private school or
Maybe it's a
something.
district just for the Renans alone.
With all this open space, seems unlikely.
For whom the bell tolls. What's all this? Are they wearing, like, masks? Lord. I'm guessing those are Danons? Yeah, I would never want to see a Mac-powered school.
What's going on?
Oh, do they have masks on them so they can't see where they're going, or...? Apparently Volron rules this place with an iron fist.
They were Danons, right?
Keen observation, Law.
Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about Astro?
Okay, we have never discussed the fruit of Helgen making people subservient.
If not that, though, then what?
Speaking
Like,
of
where did
which,
Rinwell get that
didn't look
from?
like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle.
So I guess that's where we're headed. That is a huge castle.
I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
Is that so?
Floating on appears to lead to Del Forest Castle. If we follow it,
Okay, I want to get this get over with.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess.
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off. Despite it,
Okay. That's enough. Let's play the game. And it looks like this place is symmetrical, but before we hit that elevator,
This place gives me the creeps.
there's probably some treasure around here, right?
What? Liar!
Oh, there's one.
You...
You ever played Xenogears? It's the first game of, like, Xenosaga, Xenoblade, whatever, but that game is mucho texto. It is so the story goes, no spoilers or anything, but the story goes, It's a great game too. I don't want to take anything away from it by saying this, but they were horribly rushed when they made the game. They were horribly rushed, and what ended up happening is the first disc of the game is basically the game. The second disc, it's a 2-disc game, is just a visual novel for the most part. It's all text, and then the final dungeon of the game. It's still, oh, I didn't mean to actually go back up. That being said, even though Disc 2 kind of got consolidated into a text box, it's still a great game. Xenogears, timeless classic. When I hear stories like this, I don't know how much I believe it, but people say Xenogears was originally supposed to be Final Fantasy VII. But Square Enix didn't, or well, they were Squaresoft at the time. They didn't like the subject matter too much. Yeah, this giant castle really is just a big hallway.
Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle.
But what, Alphen? You know, I was hoping Alphen would develop a real personality this time. Now that Shion's gone, he has room to grow. But he's just gonna be a slab of drywall still. So let's head all the way south. There's probably something neat here. Oh no, just a cutscene trigger.
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What?
Actually, Alphen, this game's PlayStation.
Look! Over there!
Glory be to Ganeth-Eros. Glory be to Volron. Oh, and they disappeared. Magically, with magic.
Astral energy. But then that means
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived!
So the boat just goes in, and then it comes out the other end with no people on it.
Damn it!
I love when Law feels pain.
It's killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
So what is happening in there to warrant this?
What?
That's what I want to know. Well, the gate's open now, at least.
Summoned by that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Shion. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them? Why do all this just to get at me?
Oh, Alphen, are you gonna cry?
You hear me, Volron? Answer me!
You know,
This is
this just
not
doesn't do it for me. Like,
Give this to him.
you know,
I know.
Alphen is the main character of this game, and we, you know, I kind of meant what I said about Shion kind of dragging him. Oh yeah.
Hands are stained with blood.
Yeah, I put a bunch of attachments on the characters I didn't have alt costumes for.
If we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going.
Village is gifting 1 tier. Well, thank you. Oh, is that UKB?
Damn it.
What's good, baby?
awful.
You're lucky, Timoticus. 2 in 1 night.
All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me?
Death Pie, make sure you check out Timoticus. He's playing Earthbound right now.
Volron.
The only thing they knew was my.
Oh, that is beautiful. Thank you so much.
What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
Oh, Timoticus. He streams, looks like he streams a lot of would you say you stream a lot of retro games? He's playing Earthbound right now. Let's check. Alright, so let's go ahead and head into Delpharis and appreciate you so much. That is lit.
Is this what I think it is? Those people.
Oh, and you have the founder badge now too?
Sick and deranged. Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Hold on. Why are you special? I missed what's going on here.
Still, if it's not fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened. But they didn't look like they understood anything.
Okay,
Nothing bolsters it. As for
But
you just
no, you.
I'm tired of hearing these people talk. I just want to play the game. Come on. Alright, bet. See, I'm still kind of learning how all this, like, badge, emote stuff works. Matter of fact, I was just boring Timoticus with an explanation of Xenogears. Oh, there's Shion. Does this mean I have to let her back into my party?
Shion!
Wait! Something's not right.
Yeah, emphasis on bore.
Shion,
Touch her, touch her, touch her! Do it!
we came to save you. It's okay now.
5 Chrono Trigger, Super Mario RPG. I'm trying to think if you got anything.
Shion.
Lies.
That'll be a cool thumbnail. Let's rock!
Thorns! This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. It's possible Volron's manipulating.
Alright, bro, you take care. Appreciate the sub. Wow, that was unexpected.
Much closer.
Thank you so much.
First, we need to get rid of the thorns. So we fight fire with fire. Unless you have a better idea.
Wait, when you say finish this game, do you mean Arise? Wait, real quick. You weren't talking about Arise, were you?
But I also can't live.
Because I was gonna say, if you were, then don't. Don't finish Arise.
Shion, we're coming for you. We'll let you down this.
Yeah, I can't...
It's nothing compared.
Hey, you got... you got the emotes. I think I only have 2. I think I only have 2 right now. But, yeah. See, I'm still kind of new to all this Twitch stuff, so I didn't realize when you unlock a channel's emotes, I didn't realize you could use them in anyone's chat. That's pretty sick.
Going in.
Double demon! No, you can't! Double demon tag! Now! You're mine! My turn!
I'm pretty much just button mashing here because these things fall apart pretty easy.
Going in.
Elusive deity. Rotating pile
Flaming meteor.
Okay, game stopped letting me control. Man, that's pretty sick.
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then
Please wake up, Shion! Come back to us! I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
And you deserve to be.
You're wrong.
Oh, come on, Alphen, don't contradict me. That's hype! I
We left her.
was not expecting that.
She can't see us. Or hear us.
What's this?
It's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Shield.
But yeah, Timodicus, Philandry Song's a real nice guy. He does stuff like that.
But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohaling.
I don't know what you know about this game, but anime cutscene, this is what these characters are actually supposed to look like without my silly costumes on them. I am a man! I hope this is not supposed to be romantic, because I'm just not feeling it with these two.
So please. Don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Shield.
Yeah, it's a- oh, and they're hugging, of course.
Alvin!
You know, can't there ever be a male-female video game duo that have a completely platonic relationship? You're wasting all my cure points, Alphen.
So careless.
It's true, though. Like, you know what? Devil May Cry, the first game,
Rest.
came pretty close because the whole mom thing with Trish, but even then I kind of feel like that relationship was supposed to be romantic in some way. Ugh, like,
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once
oh, is he gonna do the guilty crown thing again and reach in her chest and grab the sword? Oh, he's got a bright eye.
Let's go. Volron is waiting.
I'm digging the Hot Topic dress, Shion. That must have been like $100.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me,
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it.
Oh, shut up!
You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
some reward.
I hate you,
You
Alphen.
sure all that
I hate you, Shion.
Your head too?
Hey now.
Okay, this relationship has been forced since the beginning of this game. These characters have no chemistry because they don't even have personalities.
Happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
Like, the extent of the interactions in this game that aren't retelling the plot are Alphen says something nice, Shion acts all tsundere, and then when he walks away, she's like, that was really nice of him. And unfortunately, but also fortunately at the same time, Shion rejoins our party. Cool.
Shion.
Thanks. I'll be okay. Let's go. What? We have to take... So... the saw... I never...
I could see.
So? What do you think?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Naori Imeris.
Mistreating slaves.
I am deeply...
Sorry, my bad.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose.
Don't tell me this guy is secretly a good guy.
Aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand.
Either that or he's that
Why keep her
confident.
unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacks the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Danon rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the truth...
Only when I've been.
In the end,
What isn't a...
what a simple and straightforward person. Those things that came out of sheep...
And another skit.
way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't...
Shion,
Crawling in my skin.
You're safe, Shion.
Is she not gonna say anything about the fact that the giant hunk of iron covering half his face is gone? I know she's not. You know, everything related to anime has to be edgy now, and that's kind of bothers me a little bit. We need to fix our party, because we have Shion back now, so, Kisara, I love you, but we got Shion back. We're good. And it looks like, yep, Shion came back with a better weapon, a better set of armor. Oh, you couldn't. Oh my God. They're gonna. Are you going on the fringe conspiracy theory of Yoko Ono? Or are you saying that she's gonna get Alphen to break off from the party and make a crappy solo project? Because that has a couple meanings, you know. Yeah, she didn't have what I had on her still. Alright, so we have Shion back. I don't even know which way is the right way now. Whenever a celebrity who also has a celebrity spouse dies, they are unalives. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on Twitch. Whenever they pass, they always blame the spouse. Always. Same thing with Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love. People were saying that about... there's one that happened recently. Commit's not feeling so... Commit's not feeling so good. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Actually, these Redan soldiers in this black armor and the edgy red eyes, they do look kind of sick compared to the giant hunks of scrap they normally look like.
The royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Did Volron think the Thorns were gonna stop us?
This is the plan. Let's go.
Oh, that's some nice music.
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Volron!
It's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the Danon puppets we've dealt with outside.
Oh, there we go. Got a counter edge. And actually, I don't know if you like the game I'm about to mention, Timodicus, but Failed Your Song and I might be streaming some Diablo 3 together here soon, possibly. Or some, or maybe even a few people. I play that game on the Switch in my free time. It's as surface level of a game as it gets. It's like you just I'm targeting the right one. Cool. You just run through dungeons, beat up a bunch of enemies, and you make your character super strong. That's it. Didn't mean to do that. There we go, we got him. Lost Ark.
Well,
What is that?
didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty.
Yep, that
was
looks
the greatest
just like
virtue
Diablo.
out there. Now I'm not so
Which is
sure.
also really similar to like pretty much all the D&D games, like Baldur's Gate,
Loyalty itself
Neverwinter with like the top-down view.
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volron, you think they might learn to think independently again? Actually, no. Never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Volron.
Now, we're probably in a giant dungeon. Giant by this game's standards, at least.
As expected, Volron's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Volron.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city. He really didn't cut any corners.
There's
Hey, they're just gonna talk about his crib,
That's why.
which we don't need to hear. And the blazing sword.
Is it just me, or is the blazing sword?
Yeah, as
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Oh, that's how they're gonna say he can still use the sword?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Shion. No further explanations needed.
Oh,
is that true?
Oh, and I gotta remember, Alphen can use his Mystic Art again now that Shion's back.
fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change.
The power.
There isn't an
No,
electricity
I mean,
when
that's...
energy's
Honestly, that'd probably be a better explanation than what this game gives you half the time. Like,
So it is a Vaughn thing. Aw, you guys.
really though, like...
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time.
This is what I'm getting at. This right here.
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest.
That's been the whole shtick of this game, is he uses the burning sword, it gives him third-degree burns, but before his mask was broken, he couldn't feel pain. But obviously he has to worry about getting hurt, because he gets still not alive, so Shion would always heal him after using the sword. Shion would always heal him after using the sword, and now he's just like, oh yeah, it's just, it hurts when I do it, but when I'm fighting, I just kind of put up with it. Bro, if you are getting third-degree... Oh no, we don't have Rinwell's boost. Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Alright. I don't care, like, what series you're in, or what awful way you want to try to pass that off as an explanation. This, you cannot hold fire and, like, not get, you know, and just hold on willingly. It's just not how it works.
That's my cue!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Oh, maybe Alphen doesn't have the new Mystic Art yet, because he's still using Scarlet Outburst.
Can you take it?
In an instant!
Power of Love, I mean, honestly, that's probably about as accurate as the explanation as this game's gonna give you, because, like, I mean, I've been playing this game, I'm 40 hours into it, and I still can't exactly tell you what the Scarlet Outburst is.
I can feel my power growing!
You know what? Now that you put it that way, especially because, like, the whole burning sword thing and fire and, you know, love, flame, I didn't even think about it that way, but you might just be right. Is there anything here? No, this is nothing. You know, I didn't know that at a university, you can actually major in poetry. I had no clue about that. So it looks like there's only one way to go so far.
Huge area to search.
And I guess we get a skit about Lord Volron.
There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out?
I have a
and say
throne room. That's where I go when I click the Be Right Back
He's
screen.
had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a zoo.
I don't like public throne rooms.
For the kill.
I really don't.
Doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
I mean, he is, like, the most revered of the lords. Like,
Once we defeat Volron,
this guy has done nothing but
Master Core will be
flaunt to us how strong he is this entire game.
Renis Alma and finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
Or so you think, Alphen, but little do you know, this game's like 10 more hours after this! Oh, okay, so as long as I'm not the one cleaning it, the work bathroom is sacred. I can just keep spamming Luterondo. Yeah, work bathroom hits different. Especially, like, depending on what you do, a full-time workday starts at 8 hours, and you get one 30-minute break? We take advantage of that bathroom. Come on. I hate how these wolf-type enemies, they always do that jump back, and they have iframes when they do it. That is such a pain over time.
We have a long way yet to go.
And 3 more of the edgy palette swap Renans. Volron Guardsman. Oh, I get another overlimit. But let's shut off that Mystic Art first. Perfect. And if I spam boost button, I might actually have a boost attack as well. Cool. Juggling enemies into the air in this game is not as easy as it looks. It really is like the best comparison I can think of. Trying to contain an enemy in the air, like, and combo them in a Tales game, is kind of like walking on ice in an Ice Mega Man level. That's like the best comparison I could make.
Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
So here's our quote puzzle of this area. Lower the drawbridge, and yeah, the game just won't let us. Yeah, isn't it? Like, well, what's nice about the comboing is at least you don't have to worry about the, you know, the whole part where you have to, where you lose and start over, but... So let me check this room out first, but it looks like I'm not getting out of opening that with the Blazing Sword. Wow, 5 enemies is kind of a lot. But this should actually reset their aggro. Sneak up. Oh no, I got all 5 anyway. Sometimes you can trick the AI in this game and break up a group of enemies for an encounter, but it's a really precise trick. You basically have to bait them, and they'll only follow you so far, and when they turn around to go back to their original position, the game doesn't recognize them as being a group. They're only grouped up to the different enemy types, I believe. It's a trick I had to pick up because, believe it or not, this game's actually really hard. It is the hardest Tales game I've played. There we go. So, you know something? When I was younger, I only played... When I was younger, I only played turn-based. And, like, tactical, but...
Even stronger.
I don't know. I've grown to really like... Oh, that was 14,000... That was 14,000 gold. That's pretty lump sum. Especially because you don't get money from the random battles in this game. Turn-based I liked a lot more growing up, but as I've gotten older, action RPGs have kind of grown on me. As to why, I couldn't tell you. Maybe my mind likes the stimulation better. You should have seen my blah, 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 words. I streamed Nier Automata in its entirety earlier this year. When I don't know what you know about that game, but when I finished the first route, I played the whole game on normal, and I was like, well, after you get a certain number of like power-ups and skills, the game becomes absurdly easy on normal. So I switched over to hard, and when I did the intro stage for the second scenario, like for the second route, I think I died 13 or 14 times on stream in a row on hard mode. That game has like these flight segments. They play out kind of like bullet hell rail shooters. I want to say I reset 13 times. That was uncalled for. Because I hadn't played the game on hard previously, and it just I hadn't here we go. I hadn't played hard previously, and it's hard, all right. Oh, enemies appearing out of nowhere. Oh, y'all are definitely getting split. I ain't fighting all 5 of you at once. Follow me, 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 follow me. Oh, gave up? Well, I didn't. Oh. And actually, it looks like he resists. These resist Eternal Devastation, so we're gonna have to But yeah, for action RPGs, you know, just play them at your own pace. That's the most important thing I can stress, because there's a YouTuber what really got me into the action RPGs is there's a YouTuber I follow called Omega Evolution, who plays like he plays pretty much everything, but like emphasis on like the Tales games, Xenoblade, things like that. And he's really good at these types of games, so seeing that made me want to play them quite a bit more. But I've been playing the Tales franchise probably since GameCube, since Symphonia. The console releases here in the West, though, have been a joke, because like it feels like every generation change, they have changed the console that they're home to, except maybe the exception with the PS4 generation. But before that, like, they started on Nintendo, then they were PlayStation, then they were on Nintendo again, then PlayStation, then Xbox. Like, they were all over the place. I think the people in charge of a lot of video game marketing back in the 2000s didn't really know a lot about gaming and the gaming communities. Jet Black Vest. I think that's for Law. And the reason I say that is because, like, I mean, be realistic. How many people did you know growing up that had more than one game console? And I don't mean they had, like, I'm talking true game console, not game console in a handheld. Like, I was lucky enough to have a PlayStation 2 growing up in a DS, but like, I didn't know anybody who had both an Xbox and a PlayStation, or a PlayStation and a GameCube. There's 2 ways to go. I guess we'll start with going this way. So I was lucky. I was lucky enough to have a console and a handheld, but it was strictly luck. And the thing is, the way the releases always worked, usually, you know, there was some overlap because, like, when I was growing up, I only got stuff like that for Christmas. And if I wanted something like that, I had to tell my mom well before Christmas. Oh, and we keep getting the overlimit with Alphen here. I forgot to. I got so caught up in button mashing, I forgot to Mystic Art. Oh well. Yeah, I'm Alphen and I just fight through the pain. I don't believe that for a minute. There's a treasure in here, but there's also 5 enemies in here. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're gonna split your little party up. A little bit. Okay, cool. We got a smaller group. So instead of 5, we'll take on 3 and then take on the 2 after.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. My turn. Starter! Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclops!
Oh, that's pretty sick. I don't see Kisara and Alphen's Mystic much.
When crafting weapons.
Oh, I didn't realize the game would lock me out of collecting if the enemies were too close. The more you learn. And Rinwell, you need to break up his Mystic Art.
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action. On the line.
Freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Now!
Can you take care of them?
Nice. And red chamomile. Nice. And of course, when I stop to check my stream, I hit the boost gauge. So I'm gonna waste some of that, but that's alright. Enemies, 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 enemies. They're gonna pop up. I just know it. Elixir. Yep, I knew it. I knew they were gonna pop up. Alright, we're good. We're good.
Don't get careless.
5 of these is fine, as long as it's not the guards, but we're actually gonna take out these masses first, because they cast spells, and Mystic Arts, like, when the enemies use Mystic Arts in this game, they're a lot better than when you use them, that's for sure.
Sounds like a job for you and truly.
Stand back. I'll trip it up. No odds of being interrupted. You take no further. It's over.
And get Dohalim in here to reduce these speed type enemies, you know, speed.
In an instant. Impact block. Now, here I come.
Only getting
Elucidate.
Cool. Oh, that's funny. We actually just needed one more hit.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
Small, but a victory nonetheless. Alright, what's next? I have to remember there's a whole other way to check. There's a whole other place.
Do you, you know, what is it?
Do you what?
Remember that conversation we had?
Oh, wow. I just encounter linked. That was unintentional. Alright, no. No! Although, we need to cancel that Mystic Art, and we need to cancel it now. What's nice is doing these boost attacks, there's only so many times you can just sit there and swing your weapon. Like, you have a limit to the number of hits, but there's little tricks in these games where you can kind of reset your mid-combo, you can reset your combo, basically. One of them is using the boost attacks, like the thing I do to get her to cancel the spells. Stuff like that lets you reset your combo. The combo attacks, like with two people, those let you reset. Like these right here, well, that'll reset my combo. Which actually doesn't really matter because we're in over limit right now anyway. He says Scarlet Inferno, but the move's name is Scarlet Outburst.
I have to be in this world.
Oh wow. We've been getting peach gels from the random battles, and I just didn't have enough space for one. And one way to go. At least my party kind of feels strong to me. Oh, okay. It's especially bad in Tales. I love this series, but that is one major criticism for me. The inventory limit, new game on any Tales game. Brand new game, inventory limit on anything is 15. And, you know, unlike other JRPG franchises, what the heck? Unlike other JRPG franchises, what the heck? I just got myself lost. Oh yeah, unlike other JRPG franchises where you're supposed to like stock up on your ethers and elixirs and whatnot, most of the healing items, except the really good ones in this game, you are meant to burn. Yep, I knew some stuff was gonna pop up out of nowhere. But I'm gonna push the skip button. Also, if you are really good at like timing, like pushing buttons to dodge and stuff, every action game now, I feel like every action RPG does the whole Nier Automata thing where if you perfect dodge, you like kind of phase through stuff. This game does it too. Why was that such a hard sentence for me to say? Alright.
Don't get complacent.
There's enemies. Oh, there's enemies both ways. I see. Just As long as it's just you three, we're fine.
Hi, Hoodle.
We're actually getting kind of low on our cure points here. I think the first game I ever saw really doing it a lot was Nier Automata. Anything other than that, I might have just never played at a different point in my life, but now every action RPG I play has like the perfect timing mechanic. I actually didn't realize how much overlimit I had left. It's even cooler when you're good at it. I was really good at it in Nier Automata. This game, not so much. I don't have... I need to heal my cure points before I can do that. Enemies, let me get your attention. May I have your attention, please? No, it really is a, it really is, though. And then there's stuff like that where you hit an art and your controlled character, you know, does it in the wrong direction. And the thing is... Oh, I'm so glad. You know, when you and I followed each other, I was waiting for the day that I got to say, "Welcome to the chat and expected fart." I love that username. No lie though, when I saw that I was like, I really want to be able to say that in context.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Oh, we didn't even get the muscle actually. Docile muscle? It's just one enemy, this will be quick. There we go.
I agree. Fighting.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, my dad stepped out for Milk and Smokes like over 20 years ago. I still haven't seen him.
I wouldn't say I'm strong.
Whoa, what's that?
Happened to me if I'd stayed alone.
I think
Nice kitty. Good kitty.
you would have endured. As long as you remember you're never truly alone.
Panic save indeed. I mean, it doesn't have a special icon on the map.
Even Hoodle knows you're not alone.
I'm glad to have you in my corner, Hoodle.
Oh, your dad must be the dog that my mom said my dad was always hanging out with. Do I... I mean, okay, there's actually no penalty for... No, that's not that bad. Level 34, Polymentus, but... Oh, we are super duper... I want to take out the guards first. There we go. That's a great way to start this, actually, over limit. That timing was off. I could have used the strike attack on him and then turned the Mystic Art to the other guard. Yeah. Alright. 1000 HP, 60 cure point. We're gonna use one orange shell. Healing items are so scarce in this particular game. Yeah, I was gonna say, if one of my AI party members could heal me, that would be most excellent. There we go. And now time for Polymentus. So can I target both of his heads? I wonder if there's a difference. Oh, this one's from TV Tropes. I get it. The one head only uses physical attacks and the other one uses magic. Oh, actually, I saw it breathing fire, so I think they both use some type of magic. Oh, is that another overlimit? What? Oh, I missed the Mystic Art. That's alright, this shouldn't be too bad. 4-on-1 are not fair odds, and he just showed me his weakness. He's a speed type, so Dohalim can pin him down. Alright. Alright. I think we almost got it. This game has quite a few of these like random encounters that are meant to be stronger than a normal encounter, but not quite bosses. A lot of this in the last area, and you have to kill him with a strike attack, not alive him with a strike attack. My mistake.
That'll teach us for getting cocky.
I mean, I'm fine, Law. I don't know about you. So what is this grand diversion I've been on? Because the path split way back in the castle. Alright. Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta take a leak again. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and I guess I'm just gonna keep following this long hallway, because the game hasn't really given me anything better to do. This is a lot like Final Fantasy XIII, where... And you know what, I don't want to... I keep complaining about this game, but... all the maps are long hallways. And of course, I should mention, previous entries were not like that. The thing about the hallways is this game is probably like one of the shortest Tales games, and when every dungeon is a hallway, it makes them feel that much longer. And 3 life bottles, always welcome, because I'll take every healing item we can get. Oh, is that a shortcut? So that drops us back here, and we can get there, but if I go this way... I just want to see how many times the path split up. Make sure I didn't miss anything important. So we did miss this. 4, 3... Okay, so... Actually, I can just go back. I activated this, right? Yep. I could just go back the way I came, but the real question is that fight with the big enemy gonna be back? Because if it is, I'm just gonna take a dive off that ledge and come back up. Yep, they're back. I don't want to fight them again. But you know, this game does that though. Like, it puts you in these positions where like all you would normally have to do is turn around, but if you don't want to do a specific fight again, then well, you're SOL. You gotta backtrack. Okay, so Hootle said there's an owl here, but I don't quite see it. Alley-oop. Oh, we went the wrong way! Okay, so there is no fall. I think this happened last night at some point. No fall damage, but if you remember what I was saying about trying to play this on a PlayStation 4, sometimes the game kind of locks up if you fall from too far of a height, and the game has to, you know, your downward motion increases as you fall longer. When the game has to load in an area or a texture super duper fast, it just says no. Have I taken serious IRL fall damage? If I have, it was like elementary school at recess or something. Five enemies again. That's alright. But we gotta deal with your mystic art first. And Rinwell actually doesn't have... No, not Tidal Wave, not Tidal Wave, anything but Tidal Wave. This is like the best art in any Tales game. Tidal Wave is nuts in every Tales game it's in. Oh, okay, I think we canceled it. But Tidal Wave could actually just wipe my party. Okay, I think that's Rinwell using Tidal Wave. It's fine when my party members do it, I just hate when the enemy does it. Alright, I'm holding them for y'all. You wanna... My party members, they if you read the reviews for this game, that is something the reviewers bring up multiple times, is just how poor the AI can be. Not that I trust game reviewers, but yeah, not that I trust reviewers by any stretch, because I've played some excellent games that are poorly rated. And I just want to squeeze by you, so I know the enemies are going to pop up.
Something a little unusual.
You gotta admit, you must like the variety, because, you know, this game's a giant hallway, and last night on stream, I was lost for 30 minutes. And the best part is, even after researching, there's not a clear answer of where to go. That's the charm about the Saga franchise, is, the game doesn't tell you where to go, and there's so little Saga in the West, you won't find an answer in the English language about where to go.
This one's got your name on it. Here I go.
Yeah, those games are huge in the... those games are huge in Asia, but not so much the West.
My concentration is dwindling.
Alright, so this is the room we want to go in. And I don't even have enough cure points to do that if I wanted to. So we'll use an orange. Timodicus, who did you end up giving, who did you end up picking in Earthbound, the apple or the orange boy? I feel that. Omega Elixir. Okay, so that was actually well worth coming back. Does the game give me the option to jump? And you know, thing about playing older RPGs is because I don't know, like I said, I haven't actually played Earthbound myself. If that was somehow the wrong choice, you're not going to know until like 30-40 hours into the game. It probably wasn't. I can't imagine it would have too terrible of an impact, though. Not one that could mess you up. Not as bad as, say, like, missing something in a PlayStation-era Final Fantasy game and then proceeding to the last disc, because that franchise is terrible about locking you out of the rest of the game on the 4th disc. I gotta check that game out at some point. I can't even really say it's been on my list, but everything about that game is so trippy to me. Trippy in a good way. It's like, it's different.
You want to go back?
Ambitious game design is like... ambitious game design is dreamy. I need to use beach gel again because I just dropped one because my inventory was full. And let's run back over here. And we're going to take the other direction this time. And yeah, I'm going to have to fight these enemies.
Out of our way.
the first-person style of turn-based battle in that game, the one that's like, you know, really similar to Dragon Quest. I've always been a huge fan of that. Always been a huge fan of that style of combat. It's just real simple, doesn't overcomplicate things. Sort of like I said, Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy Legend is also like that. Alright, so they're gonna follow me, and they're gonna follow me today. And then we're gonna head back to the main tower. Yep, just making sure I'm going the right way. I'm just gonna squeeze by these two muscles and this Volron guard. And we can go the other way now. It's kind of in the same vein, it's kind of why I always tell people, if you've never played a Saga game and you like turn-based RPGs, I think everyone should play Saga Frontier at least one time. That's probably the most beginner friendly of all the Saga games. 5 enemies, but let's see if I can split this up a bit. I always tell people to try out a Saga game, and since Frontier just got remastered, that's probably the most accessible. It's probably the most accessible. It had a remaster come out about a year ago now. Actually, more than a year ago. Shucks. It's cheap. It's like... as far as the story goes, it's not super deep or anything, because it's like... It's a low-budget PS1 game, but it reflects everything that genre represents really well.
Perhaps we ought to recuperate.
Not that genre, but that franchise.
Fighting in this.
Little help!
We're gonna cancel that art, because probably is gonna use Tidal Wave. Impact Cross. Alright.
Frozen
Hammer! Can't get out of this! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
This game probably should have came with an epilepsy warning.
Used a bit too much healing.
This game probably should have come with an epilepsy warning, because, like, there's just so much going on at any given moment. Yeah, no, okay, so we are going the right way. Turn this way. Up and down, up and down.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
I'm gonna split this group up as well. Oh, it's one scaled wolf and a rare one at that.
Let me know if you need healing.
In an instant!
Cool.
A comfortable win.
Splitting up enemy groups is always ideal when possible. Alpha. Oh, 2 alpha scaled wolves. Alright.
Can you take it? In an instant! Impact block! Double Demon Fang! Too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Let's refrain from losing.
You think?
What's this thing?
3 beef, but we honestly have plenty from all the ranching we've done. That's 6 enemies. Alright, so may I have your attention, please? There we go. Split it up from 6 to 2 and then 4. Oh, you resist Eternal Devastation, that's right.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way.
Long way to go. This group won't be so bad with just 4, but the problem is these enemies that cast arts, like the spells, like I've said already, their arts are so much better than yours. Alright.
This one's got your name on it! Action to action! Radiant Blast! Here! Lightning Orb! Elusive Field! Piercing Duel! Light Burst Force! Radiant Genesis!
Ooh.
Don't get careless.
Battle suit? I think that's for... Is that for Alphen or is that for Dohalim? Oh, that's for Alphen. Yep. I won't complain about better armor. Central Plaza. So that must lead to some kind of treasure. And the unknown probably takes us to that correct lever. Start following me. I'm not splitting you up, I just wanna... get past you. I'm tired of fighting even the unnecessary encounters. So we'll go this way first. I have 13, this cost more than I have, so... Just want to check something really quick. Running CPU ID while I'm streaming is kind of a load, but it also I'm so worried about my PC thermals now. ever since my video card died on my other computer. Silk Robe. That's for Ridwell, I think. Right? So, probably about a week or so ago, my computer actually, my other computer actually, blue screened, and my other computer blue screened and cut off in the middle of my stream, just because of overheating. I actually, I was trying to skip that fight. Truth be told, I haven't even opened it yet because I'm afraid to see, I normally stream in 1080. This is 720 because my other computer has a much better video card than what I'm using now. Which obviously, streaming on a capture card isn't too terribly intense compared to playing while streaming, but you know, I've only had that video card for like a year. And like my cooling wasn't an issue. And it wasn't anything it's not anything like super duper expensive. It's just an Nvidia 1550, which is more than enough for streaming. It was like, I think it's an Nvidia 1550. It's like nothing. It's not like one of those crazy multi-$1,000 video cards, but I'm still bummed because it's only a year old. It may not be fried. I'm under the assumption that it's just DOA, but I don't know because I haven't.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
Okay, so the characters are talking about it too.
Looks the same. It's easy to get turned around.
Yeah, this hallway looks identical to the other one. And I don't have a lot of cure points.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Here's my wall.
Take care of that rune well. Then I'll switch back to mine.
Sounds like it's out for yours truly.
Once I get rid of the smaller enemies, like, it won't be a problem. The problem therein lies that after we beat the small fry, then we have to take out the big guy. I may be able to beat this guy without using a healing item for my cure points, but oh yeah, we got over limit again. There we go. Can confirm now, you don't have to hit the enemy with your art to Mystic Art them. That didn't do much damage, or any even, I don't think. Alright. Alright. Let me out, let me out! Oh, whatever this thing is just used Hyper Beam. Good thing I dodged it.
Here's the evil.
You're mine!
Also, it's really hard to stagger like these types of enemies, like the mini boss type. If you want to stagger a boss in this game, oh, if you want to stagger a boss in this game, forget about it.
Couldn't make it in time. Take this! Try harder!
Get a peach gel going.
In a bind?
There we go. It only took a bunch of boost attacks, a life bottle, and a orange gel.
I need to be stronger.
Yeah, so we just go this way. And this takes us to another elevator lever. So let me actually grab this treasure first. Heavy treat. That'll be useful in the upcoming boss fight I'm sure we're gonna have. Okay, so before I take a nice plunge, I'm just gonna make sure I covered everything. I think I did. Yep, we're good. Geronimo! And now that bridge should be lowered. And Hootle was making noises about there being an owl. Oh no, sorry, it was a peach gel and a life bottle, not a, I didn't use an orange. I dodged one, but I hit the other. Oh well. I'm just gonna buffer, peach gel. There we go. Impact Cross. Alright.
I lack the energy for healing arts.
I know, Dohalim. I'm stressing about it too. I need it more than you do. Oh. I don't know if I could have actually squeezed between them. I'm gonna buffer. Actually, what was nice is the item use animation gave me some iframes there. That came in handy.
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Shine. Radiant light. Regeneration. Regeneration. Another incantation ruined.
Roll.
I'm not done.
Alright. When you use Alphen, you tank so many hits. I don't even know what that was just now. That weird slowdown just there, because it didn't make the perfect evade sound.
I feel my power growing.
I guess here is another plunge we can take if we wanted to go back down. Oh, that's the boss. But there's an owl here still. Oh, I hear you. There you are.
You're
29.
saying we should check the alpha?
We're missing 3 owls now. Yeah, 3. Glad I know how to count. Alright. Let me check my thermals again really quick, and then we're going to fight the boss for this area. Finally, I feel like we've been here for like 2 hours and 24 minutes almost. Don't even get me started. The owls. They don't sound bad. I'm not going to say bad. They sound silly. They just sound plain silly. Alright, got the owl. Let me grab this healing light. And let's go. Hanging Garden. Oh, a big open space. I wonder if there's a boss fight here. Nothing like a big open space. I'll be kind of quiet for this part, because I actually kind of like Volron as a villain.
This place.
Very few words.
Look, over there. Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh?
Oh, no Volron, huh?
Look sharp, everyone.
Big Ugly, level 34. Calamarzel.
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all come?
Ooh, you have a weak spot. Yeah, so this is definitely not the boss, because he just does not have enough HP.
Can't get out of this.
Eternal devastation!
The enemy will.
There we go. Broke the core.
I never miss.
Not today!
Okay, so he only has 1 weak point. Alright. Oh, I'm paralyzed. We'll use a peach, save some cure points. There we go, halfway point. Oh, what is this? I knew it. I knew it wasn't that simple. Alright, let's focus on this one, y'all. Like, 2 is greater than 1. Let's get rid of the one that's weaker first.
Healer!
You're mine!
I'll be saving this one!
Demon Fang!
My natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck!
Treat from the side.
Retreat? I would never. I'll be saving this one! I'll heal you all! Lightning
Demon! I could do without this pain. I have no limit.
Oh, nice. Just in time.
I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara! Water, here's my call! Holy land!
Eternal devastation!
Radiant light.
Glacial fear! Here's evil!
Eternal devastation!
Regenerate.
Free
Eternal
oil!
devastation!
Lightning descent!
Coming through!
If this takes out the first boss, second one will be a cinch.
Scarlet Inferno!
Nope, we still got about 10k left.
Demon Fang!
Lay a peach down on Alphen real quick.
It's weakened!
This ends now! Demon Fang!
There we go.
This one's got your name!
There's probably going to be 4 of these total. I just have a feeling.
That's one of them taken care of.
Let's get that. Let's get that core broken.
Can't be happening!
Stay away from my friend!
Oh, you're not taking any damage.
They fused together?
Dance in the wind! And became worse by the looks of it.
Okay, so maybe there's just the 2. When Alphen crits, it's really critical. No pun intended, because you get to combo more. So that's like, that's super crucial. I didn't realize I was not targeting. I wasn't thinking about the core after they said they fused.
Can you take it? Dance on the wing. A scream bathed in blood, rending you up. Let me free you of your power.
Eternal devastation!
Free you of your power.
Alright. Once we break that core, we're in really good. Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it. The core's broken.
No further.
Eternal devastation! You picked the wrong fight!
Engulf you.
You're mine!
I'll grind you into dust.
Try harder! My turn!
Don't get carried away. The tempest engulfs you.
Take this!
Reflecting that sin. They smite with flash.
Oh, nice. And Rinwell canceled, so yeah, we're in the driver's seat now. I just got stunned for a second. Ooh. The most surprising things in this game have hitboxes. Alright, all good.
Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Regenerate.
And the core's back, so let's work on the core. And we were stunned.
Air pressure.
I'm almost impressed.
Our praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
They smite with flash and blade.
Okay, they weren't going to heal me, so... I'll use one of these lemons.
Lightning orb! Illuminate the dark!
Alright, perfect. No, let's just go nuts.
Where are you going?
Can't get out of this!
Eternal devastation!
I'm ready!
Got it! Hey!
We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
We must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Okay, so...
I know it's
This
hard,
is... We probably have at least one more
but
boss
we're
fight.
moving forward.
Don't tell me this was just the halfway point.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Why do you care?
Yeah, thanks.
You've
I
known...
don't know what else.
Well, I guess you've known her for one
All right.
palace, I guess, already, or one lord,
The coast is clear.
plus the scenario you were in, so... Alright, I can get with it. Kisara is kind of like that motherly figure in the group. Considering no one else is mature except maybe Dohalim. Even then, Dohalim has some strange tendencies.
Nothing, just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Yeah, I knew it. As I knew we weren't quite done here yet, but...
Have you noticed how Shion...
dude,
Seems
game,
to be
are you gonna give me a...
herself.
Are you gonna give me a heal?
Yeah.
Pretty
She's
please?
acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Shion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Shion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
Alright. Let me guess. Mass healing item. Yep. And some super treat. Yep. I'm gonna make a hard save and use those. Actually, I'm gonna... use an orange gel. Then I'll just use one of the gold gels. And then just save the Omega. Nice and game. This is what I was talking about. I did not think the game gave me 2 great healing items. I figured there's not another healing light, but there's one right there. So I get to pick those up. Oh, does that mean this boss is really hard? Is that the game's way of saying, bro, no, you're gonna get a heal, but you'll need this. Oh, I guess we'll find out right now. The Water Lord. I'm guessing that's Volron. I really haven't paid attention to the Lord's elements too much, except like,
probably safe to say he has some water ability.
I don't know, Almidra. They don't make that a huge point about the Lords.
Looking back on it,
To the best of my knowledge, I think it only gets mentioned in
he's
passing.
only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Shion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
I should have 2 gold gels and, yep, 2 Omega elixirs. Overwrite that manual. I'm gonna assume those are just gone later, because there's hallways
This area
behind
is
them.
the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Volron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
I guess.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
Okay, so we still have the... Yep. I'm ready for you, Volron, or Voltron, or whatever your name is. Even though you're pretty cool for a villain. Oh, is his throne ice? That's actually kind of sick. Kind of reminds me of Gaius from Tales of Xillia. Except this guy's like much more evil.
Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
Over his dead, not alive body.
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest?
My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life.
A cool intro. Level 35, Lord Volron Ignissery.
A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself. So all this, kidnapping Shion, sacrificing those people, was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you.
I've had it with your mad rambling. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved.
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
Take this.
Here I come!
Let this is over.
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glitter! Holy land!
Take this! Total Demon Fang!
Mega ray!
Hopefully we trigger,
Confiscated!
cancel that art, Rinwell. Yeah, we already knocked off about 3k off of him, so we're looking pretty good so far. Unless he's got some surprises. This is actually not such a bad Lord fight so far.
I'll pin him down.
Did we get him?
Nice trick, Dohalim.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Try harder!
If you spam the perfect dodge, you can actually dodge individual hits of Tidal Wave, which is so welcome. In other Tales games, you are not dodging that move. You're taking every hit of it. And I missed my chance for a Mystic Art because I accidentally launched myself. That's alright. We may get another chance. Alright, back up, back up, back up. No reason. There's no reason to come at him when he's over limit. Just let it run out. Let it run out, let your party members tank the hits. Did I just run into his Mystic Art?
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Don't take your attention off him either.
Try harder! Not a
Leave me ensnaring to me.
And pummel it to me.
Die. Take this. Die. Take this. Enjoy. Here. Die.
Oh, I'm frozen.
blood.
Radiant defense!
Are we not doing damage to him? Oh no, we are okay.
Take this!
And then cancel his Mystic Art. Or not his Mystic Art, but his Astral Art.
Take this! That's far enough. Can you take it? Benediction light.
And stay away from him. Stay away from him when he's over limit. Same thing with any boss that can over limit this game. There's no reason to like try to fight them still, because you can't stagger them. You're just gonna get whooped. Just make it easier on yourself. Let his little Mystic Art run out, and then you can wail on him again. We've almost got him.
Benediction light. Another incantation going.
We almost got him. Hey! Welcome back to Modicus. We almost got him. Oh, come on. He's really fast. And oh, we're almost there. Slow him down, Dohalim. We got it. It hurts because he's so fast. Alphen is slow. I need to use a boost attack to recover some of my... Come on. Unfreeze. He's got 1 health. He's not losing his last hit point. There we go. I think it had to be a boost attack. Did we get it?
Got him!
Did we get it? Is that form 2 maybe? Come on. That actually kind of felt short. That can't be it. Whew.
It's all over. Volrun. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
I have 2 forms. Oh, please heal us, game. Please. This might be why the game gave us those healing items. Oh, we switched to anime cutscene. Cool. Or maybe this is just the world-shattering event that happens in every Tales game.
No, that's... How can this be? If Alphen's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volrun has that crest as well?
And
Volron's the sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
This is what I meant about the game's plot not making sense.
It would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Like, it makes rules and then it quickly reneges on them.
Bow before your sovereign.
Sovereign. Oh, he gained a level. Oh, no. Over limit. We gotta stay away from him.
That's why you're after me, isn't it? There is that, Alvin. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength.
Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin?
Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked you to rule.
No one did.
What do I care of your wants? You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alvin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
I'll be saving someone!
Negative gate.
Here's a hero!
Oh, and the game did not heal us, so I think we're fine at the moment. So this is probably like not a staged fight. It's probably the real deal. I shall erase everything. Not on my watch. Okay, so he had some kind of barrier in the beginning of the fight, it looks like. And it's about... No, really, because the whole story of this game is like there's this crown contest, and like the winner of the crown contest becomes the sovereign, whatever context that the game means it in, but like it turns out the Fifth Lord was the sovereign anyway. Like what kind of... what is that? Like... Let's go ahead and drop a treat, and then I need to be ready to... Wow, we just max healed, and then... We just max healed, and then... He just took off half of Dohalim's health because he felt like it. This one's kind of tough. He's using a lot more magic than he was the first fight.
I'm a sitting duck!
Retreat from the battle.
A retreat? I would never! Thanks so much! Annihilate! Charge malevolence!
Alright, let's use... Let's go ahead and use one of those gold gels, get our... Cancel that art. So much going on the screen at once. Ignite Terror. Alright. Let's land the Mystic Art this time.
Before your sovereign. Don't He's about to attack. We need to stop him.
I couldn't land the Mystic Art for some reason. Oh, he has a different... Speaking of Mystic Arts, his is different this time. Let's get another treat going.
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
Just what is this?
We're doing a lot more damage now. We just took off 20k in like 10 seconds, so... And I'm frozen. And I'm frozen. And I'm frozen. Yeah, okay, so the audio is chopping up in my headphones, so I know this PlayStation is struggling right now. Life bottle. Hit me. Yeah, that's what I think it kind of got overloaded a little bit. Like too many textures and sound files playing at the same time. Just wait till he casts an art. I've got Rinwell locked and loaded to cancel. We almost got it. We almost got it. Got it! Hey! I think that's it. I think that's it. Right at the 3-hour mark, too. Cool. Yeah, I feel it, guys. I feel it. Hey. Thank you, Tomoticus. Oh, man. I'm like mashing buttons. Oh, Alphen has that crest too. So you can play at that game. Yeah, especially for me, why it takes a lot out of me is when I play a game like this, it's my instinct to mash buttons. So I'm sitting here like paying attention to the screen and like actively thinking about what I'm gonna do, which is abnormal for me playing this type of game. I like that deranged look on Volron's face, swinging a sword. Oh no. Does Alphen have a new anime protagonist power, dual wielding? Kirito? Ooh. That was epic. That was pretty epic. Imagine getting stabbed by the burning sword. At least there wouldn't be much bleeding. Alright. That's probably the coolest thing that has happened since this game started. We fought this guy before, like a few, like 10 or 15 hours ago, but it was like one of those staged fights that you can't win. And yeah, nothing as cool as this yet. There's his Water Master core.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. That was... And something big's probably gonna happen here. something something Renus Alma or whatever.
There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renus Alma.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
What was that little look she gave him? Was I imagining that? Looked like she gave him kind of a little look.
What's going on? Are we missing?
Yeah, okay, so I'm not crazy. I did see that.
So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Is that a psychic gym leader from Gen 1 Pokemon? That reminds me of Sabrina, and what just happened? Yeah, definitely getting some Sabrina from Pokemon vibes. Saffron City.
Renus Alma.
The Renus Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renus Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
So what just happened exactly?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Alphen's got those hot potato hands with that burning sword.
No. It's only just begun.
That's what I meant when I said there's still like 10 hours left of this game. You know, hey Timodicus, can you still hear the game audio? I only ask because I'm positive that this would get me. There's a song playing right now, but I'm pretty sure it would get me a copyright. Sorry, I got them cheeks. Yeah. Well, it's probably empty and hollow, and all you hear is my voice. But yeah, I do not want to get. I don't have any copyright strikes on my channel, but I have been muted once or twice when I was playing Nier. I don't know if you know this, but like every song in Nier is Every song in Nier is like super copyright. Without background, is my mic like way too loud or anything? If you are interested in hearing the song, I'd look it up on YouTube, like Tales of Arise Opening 2, but that was a cute little song. I think I can advanced audio progress. I think I can go ahead and put the volume. I think that's how I had it. I actually, before I swiped down, I didn't see what I had my capture card set at. I think it was -7.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganath Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma, the present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
It was a neat song. I very much enjoy the J-pop that they put into these games. But, yeah, that would have... I'm trying to keep my copyright strikes at 0 if possible.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Dahnans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
Another flaw with the writing.
The people here are going to ultimately choose.
You notice I did this whole section on stream, and not once did they explain why they can't make decisions of their own free will. You can't put several hundred or thousand human beings into a place and expect exactly 100% of them to be compliant or complacent.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least.
So there's got to be a logical reason, but you know what? I write it off as being Tales of Frickin' Arise.
Right now and take it from there.
Yeah, oh well. You know what? I'm not going to complain anymore, at least for the night, because that was a pretty epic scene. I don't know if it was worth 40-hour wait, but...
Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right, got it.
The power of a sovereign. And Xion probably gets one as well. No, Kisara.
Xion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Well, I'd say that's as great of a place as any to leave off. It's about time for me to hit the old hay, but thanks for coming by tonight. Had a pretty epic night, I'd say. That Phaladry Song coming in with that double sub. That was, I gotta send him a message after and thank him very much. But yeah, so, Timoticus, I think I'm gonna hit the hay for the night, but I was glad I was able to catch your stream. Glad you were able to catch mine. It's been one heck of a Twitchified night. But, I'm gonna call it here, and for anyone else who wasn't a bot, who was silently watching, thank you for coming out to join me. As I like to say, if you like Tales of Arise, or if you like Can't Sprint JRPG, please be sure to drop a follow, or maybe even consider subscribing. Other than that, everyone, have a good night. Take care, bro.